Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I kind of wanted to go off of the topic that I was speaking about in my previous video, where in the beginning I kind of skimmed through how I felt about Second Life once again, because every time I do talk about this topic of how Second Life feels repetitive and I just feel like people are copying, pasting, just doing anything for a quick little dollar, people in the comments always give their 2 cents and they're like, oh, I feel the same, I agree with everything you said. And I feel like I should just make this into a video. This is one of the main reasons why I do not log in Second Life every day. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with me in the comments. The first thing that I said was how gaming in general is repetitive. It could be 5M, Sims. I don't play Fortnite no more. I used to. I feel like when I see videos of Fortnite clips, TikToks, whatever, it looks the same to me. Yeah, there's new skins and all that, whatever. It looks the same. Sims, I feel like it's the same. Yeah, you know, mods and custom content and all that makes the game more fun, but the game still feels the same. It's the same old. And obviously EA doesn't care. They just want their money. Yeah, it feels the same. Even when Inzoi came out, I feel like Inzoi has potential if they make custom content for it. Everything else that's in Inzoi is kind of like we didn't already experience. I feel like in The Sims it's just way more amplified and it's more realistic now, obviously, but it still feels the same. 5M, I feel like it's the same. Everybody and their mama want to make a server. There's no more originality. One server has something unique about it and then a bunch of people talk about it in the community. Next thing you know, another server comes back out, V2, V4, V6, and then they steal those ideas from that one server and put it in theirs with a bunch of other stuff maybe they've gotten inspiration from or stolen from other servers, and now it just feels like, what's so special about this server? But I basically said how everything is copy and paste. The new games are the same layout, the same grind, the same overpriced expansion packs. You have to sit there and pay extra money just to play the same boring game or the same game that you thought was gonna be fun. For instance, y'all know in trailers when games show sneak peeks, whatever, blah blah blah, you like, oh, I want that. Oh, you see something in the trailer, oh, I wanted this, or I want to be able to do this. You play the game and you like, I gotta pay extra just for this that y'all showed in the trailer. And a lot of game companies or whatever, they do that on purpose because you're looking forward to this certain thing, but they know, oh, a lot of people gonna want to play this, or a lot of people are gonna want to have this in game. We gonna charge them for it. I already gotta pay for the game, now I gotta pay extra little $20, $10, $15, whatever it is for this. And it's like, y'all know this is what we wanted. Capitalism, and I just hate it. It gets on my freaking nerve. Getting into the Second Life aspect of that, I put Second Life creators recycle their own products and it's starting to be more and more noticeable. Something gotta give. I ain't gonna lie, I be spending my money on here and there's other people that spend their hard-earned money on here and y'all just recycling y'all same stuff. Like, okay, cool, it's your stuff. People still spending their money to buy y'all stuff that y'all recycling. It's getting bad. People need to start calling out certain brands, because think about real life. This is why I don't really care for designer like that. Don't get me wrong, it's certain things I see from designer companies that I'd be like, oh, that's cute, don't nobody else got that, blah blah, whatever, I would get this. But then it be times I be seeing stuff, I just be like, bruh, y'all know y'all dead wrong. What is this? Like, y'all just recycled the same thing and just changed the logo around a little bit and added some new colors. And then I put in brackets. I said back then people used to put in more effort. A lot of people have gotten lazy and too comfortable. They're so used to being like, when I do a new release, when I collab with other people automatically buy my stuff and I get so many sales, they feel like they don't have to put in that much work. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop having that mindset of anything I put out, I'm gonna get a bunch of sales, or I'm gonna average around this many sales, so I'm gonna make this much money and this and that. What if all of that was to disappear in a blink of an eye? You have to keep thinking about stuff like that, not to scare yourself. In the back of your mind, you kind of have to not be too comfortable. A lot of brands, IRL, game companies, whatever it is, they're getting too comfortable because they're like, people are gonna still buy our stuff, people gonna keep buying our stuff. And indeed, people do buy their stuff, but at the same time, these people buying their stuff complaining about it. Or you have people that stop buying their stuff and they're complaining about it. If I was still creating on Second Life, I definitely would take in feedback. Even if people didn't specifically say my name, I would probably try to switch up the way I do stuff. Or, dang, I've been doing a lot of tattoos like this, let me change it up, let me switch it up a little bit. Your customers, they gonna be like, ooh, well, she switched it up, well, she did this differently, she ain't did this in a minute. You know, it's gonna keep them hooked in a way. Going into the second point, I said that creators are looking for a quick bag, which I feel like I'm 100% right when I say this. It's the same mesh, textures, and ad layout. I be looking at event Instagram pages because that's where I look when I want to possibly buy something new. And I'll be like, oh, okay, this event, they just opened. Let me look and see the stuff. So if I see something I like, I know when I go to the event, I can look for that creator and get this, right? Y'all, I be scrolling and I be looking at people ad layouts and I just be like, bro, this look like this person's stuff. This person and this person ad layout look the same. Y'all not tired of looking like the same person's stuff? And I know sometimes people will come up with ad layouts and then sometimes people steal it, or sometimes people try to copy it, or they get inspired by it. I feel like more people need to start calling that out too, because y'all, I'll be walking around events and I'll be like, oh, this so-and-so stuff. Nah, this not so-and-so, boo. This is a whole nother person, and it'll be a creator maybe I've never shot before or never heard of. It make me not even want to buy their stuff. Say if I thought it was cute at first, I'll be like, no, I'm good, I'll pass. Y'all need to stop doing that. It need to be more original ads, because everybody's stuff's starting to look the same. And I really feel like it's girl stuff. I mean, I be looking at dude ads too, but not really, because I'm not a dude. Sometimes I be peeping the dudes ads. They stuff kind of be looking different a little bit. But for the girls, y'all stuff be looking too much alike. The next thing to add on to that is, I said it used to be quality over quantity. Now it feels like a race to drop something first. And most of the time when people be having that mindset, it be looking rushed, and you can tell it's rushed. You made sure your ad looks super crisp and clean, but when I put that hair on and I demo it, what is this? I feel like you catfish me. I get it. I want to be the first person to make this. This is starting to trend now. I'm gonna make this. I want to be the first person to put it out. Instead of having the mindset of I'm gonna be the first person to put this out, start having the mindset of I'm gonna be the best person to have this out. But a lot of people, like I said, quick little dollar, I guess, so then they can sit there and say, oh, you copied me, I made that first. Oh, you copied me. A lot of people be trying to call people out on copying, and it's like, they didn't even copy you for real. Did you invent this hairstyle? No, you saw an IRL person with the hairstyle and you made it on the game. What they did is they probably made it better than you. So you're calling them out and saying that they copied you to kind of discredit them. In reality, you tried to hurry up and put it out first, and your stuff doesn't really look up to par, and everybody is flocking to the other person that kind of made something similar to you, and theirs is better. I be peeping, y'all. I just don't be saying nothing. The last point that I said was how monetization has ruined originality. For real, it has. It seems like money and lendings are the only goal for a new release. Like, I get it, celebrating your achievements. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with that. When that seems like the only thing you care about is just numbers, that's your main goal, numbers, money, lendings, what are you creating for? Why do you classify yourself as a creator? Like, I honestly don't understand it. And I be peeping that too with creators where I feel like they actually genuinely have a passion for it, compared to people that's just doing it just for money. Maybe money and attention. Y'all are taking the fun out of Second Life. Y'all are taking the fun out of making avatars, going shopping and taking pictures and blogging for certain creators. Y'all are taking the fun out of it. Imagine being a blogger. You peep how whatever creator is you're blogging for, they're recycling the same stuff. More so worried about money and quantity over quality. I'ma not want to blog for you no more. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna want to post no pictures wearing your stuff like that for real. I'm gonna end up quitting blogging for you. But creators don't think about stuff like that. A lot of them don't think that far. To add on to that, I said a lot of creators are forgetting its longevity in the community. Who cares about your sales and how much money you made? Y'all know people that make music, they have like a hit song, the song be busting, it be popping, they might got millions and millions and millions of plays on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. And then when they try to put out an album, or when they try to put out maybe another song, it's just like, your music ain't really hitting like that. But that one song though, that song fire. Y'all gotta think about stuff like that. Like the longevity part, that goes for everything. That goes for 5M, that goes for Sims, that goes for Second Life, that goes for IRL. I don't know, maybe if you do hair, nails, you have to think of longevity instead of just thinking in the moment. Yeah, I get it, you know, be happy in the moment, but you have to think about longevity though. Y'all let me know if y'all agree with some of the points that I made. Let me know in the comments, what's the last game or Second Life event that it actually made you excited to play or excited to go shopping? Or do y'all feel like everything is kind of starting to get boring? Everything is repetitive? Let me know, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back with another video.